Hello random people on the internet, my name's Banana, and I get online today. I wake up, and boom, everyone is hating on me. Everyone's like, Banana, you were unfair to my Frozen Blaze set. I'm mad at you. You were just, and everyone's just yelling at me because they think that my video wasn't fair to testing. So, in this video, I'm actually going to test it better. I'm going to show you guys why Superior is still better than Frozen Blaze. And we're just going to get into that right now. So, starting off this video, we actually have a level 100 Legendary Blaze, courtesy of Dr. Mommy Issues, and we're just going to show off the damage with that out. I'm going to be using a Midas from Srafer and Dr. Mommy's Blaze Armor, which is Reforged to Strong, and we're just going to be hitting some stuff, so let's see. We're going to be doing 100,360 on that first hit, 100,000 once again. Can I not be killing them with the passive? Yep, about 100,000 damage with the Midas. With the Reaper Falchion, we're doing 197,000. So, yeah, that's with Strong Frozen Blaze and a level 100 pet. So it is a bit more damage than last time that I tested. But now let's move on to the Superior. So, to balance out my Superior, I have reforged it to Strong, and then I'm also going to be using a level 100 Tiger Pet. Compared to using my level 80 Ender Dragon in the last video compared to the Blaze, I'm using this Tiger Pet because it's cheaper and it's easier to get overall compared to, like, even the Blaze. It's a pretty cheap pet, and it's probably the best pet for damage because of its perks. Like, Apex Predator is really good because that's 20% more damage against mobs that have no one near it. And then you also have Merciless Swipe, where you have attacks having the chance to strike twice. So this pet, definitely nothing to scoff at. So we're just going to show it off here. We're going to go with the Midas. Remember, it was 100k with Blaze Armor. So we hit this 98,000, 2,000 damage less than Blaze. And this is actually cheaper than if you're using Blaze Armor and a Blaze Pet, because that is a Legendary Blaze Pet, which costs about at least 64 mil if you're crafting it. And then it's going to cost like 80 if you're buying it. And you can see with Apex Predator, you actually do 103,000. So if you have mobs that are not close to anything, Superior with the Tiger Pet is actually going to be better. And then I'm going to show you guys the Epic Ender Dragon. Epic there. And if you see, we hit something here that was not a crit. Thank you, hypixel. We're going to hit here 104,000. 4,000 more damage for a pet that is about the same price. And I'm putting myself at a disadvantage here. This Ender Dragon pet is actually going to do less damage than like it should because I'm using a Midas still, and this actually buffs my Aspect of the Dragons. So you can see that if I whip out my Aspect of the Dragons here, which is just going to make this cheaper because you need the Midas for the Blaze Armor to be awesome, and we hit this guy, we're doing 108,000. That's 8,000 more damage for about the same price if you're considering the fact that you're using an Aspect of the Dragons instead of a Midas, and you're using an Epic Ender Dragon. So this is level 100 compared to the Blaze level 100. And then I have a level 80 Ender Dragon. Now, this one is going to still do 120,000 damage right here. So 120k compared to 100k with a level 100 Legendary Blaze. Now, we're looking at the defense and the health and all that, so you can see that I have 922 defense here and 1,789 health. So, let me just put on my Frozen Blaze, 922, 1,789, and then we put this on, so we actually have less health, but we do have 200 more defense. That is one thing that Frozen Blaze does do a bit better. It's going to have better EHP than Superior. That is just one thing that it's going to do. But the fact is, you're doing more damage if you're not using Frozen Blaze. You are doing better damage because you have your pet slot not just on the Blaze Pet. And a lot of people tried to say that I was arguing that the Blaze Pet is too expensive and that's why you shouldn't use it. But no, the Blaze Pet is just a pet that is in your slot rather than just having anything else. Because to be frank, you need the Blaze Pet to make it close to Superior in general. Like, Blaze with pet is 100k. Superior without pet, and let me just despawn this Blaze Pet, is going to be 89k. So you're doing 10k more damage for so much more investment. You are putting in a lot of money getting that Blaze Pet, and then you have to level it to 100, when I can literally just whip out like, this pet is the exact same price as a Blaze pet pretty much, and I'm still doing more damage, and this is when I'm not using the sword that I should be using. So overall, you can have a better option with more perks is another thing, because the Blaze pet has perks like Nether Embodiment, which is useless right now, just useless. But then Bling Armor is good, it upgrades Blaze Armor. But when it's just making Blaze Armor a little bit better than Superior, just without a pet, and then you have like just the Fusion Style Hot Potato, that's a good perk. That perk is good, but the other perks are purely meant to just boost Frozen Blaze above what Superior would do. If I put Frozen Blaze on while I'm still using my Superior, or if I put the Blaze pet on while I'm using Superior, I can do 4,000 less damage. Like, you can see, it's a very negligible buff to the Frozen Blaze that you're actually getting here, that is just making it a little better than Superior, when I can just whip on any of these pets. You can see I used an epic Ender Dragon pet, and it is still better. So the people in the comments who said, oh, you're putting Frozen Blaze at a disadvantage, well, now I'm putting Superior at a disadvantage. I have a level 100 Blaze here, and I'm still 100% sticking with the fact that Superior is a better armor set. You're going to say, oh, it's so expensive. No, it's not. I'm proving right now that you do not need a very expensive setup for this, because fact is, a epic Ender Dragon is about the same price right now as a legendary Blaze if we go on the auction house. Like, let me just go check her out real quick like here. So we got a legendary Blaze for 86 mil, and that's a level 1. We got 88 mil at level 62, and that'll probably get outbid or something, but you can see 86 mil level 1. Where's the cheapest level 1 epic Ender Dragon? Is there even a level 1? Apparently there's not. So you can see these level 60s are going for 72 mil. Then you have to invest in an aspect of the dragons, but that's saving you from doing 50 mil on a Midas, because the aspect of the dragons is going to be equivalent or better once you level the pet up. Like, once you have a level 100 epic dragon, there's no point in having a Midas, because you are using an aspect of the dragons, which is going to save you so much money. So I see it as you are putting in a, like, the same amount of investment into the stuff, because the armor prices are about the same. You're spending 45 mil for the armor, but then you're spending about 136 million when it comes to the Midas and Blaze pet option, compared to where you are spending about 100 mil if you're fully maxing an aspect of the dragons with a level 100 epic Ender Dragon. And that's not even counting where you would use a legendary, because legendary is just far better than all of this. Legendary pet is insane, and you should definitely use it. I need to level my legendary pet, because right now my sword is actually not better than my Midas. But overall, you can still see that Superior is better than Frozen Blaze. I did fair testing this time because the forums were freaking out. Everyone was freaking out. I'm trying, boys, okay? That test, I thought that it was a bit more negligible, the amount of difference between an epic and a legendary Blaze. I was wrong. The EHP on Blaze is a little better based on the defense being increased by like 200. But otherwise, if you're going for damage, you're still going to want Superior. You're still going to want a dragon pet of some sort, or you can just go in with Superior and a tiger and save yourself so much money from getting an expensive ass pet to make an armor set that is just barely better than Superior with a tiger. So if you guys did enjoy this video, if it helped you out at all, please smash that like button. If you guys are part of the apes that enjoy Frozen Blaze, please hate my video in the comments. Please just destroy my comments with hate. I love to see it, because I mean, I'm doing fair testing. You asked for it, I brought it. I need more rebuttals of what I did here. I need you guys to come in here and hate on me fully for doing everything wrong. But yeah, that is going to be all for this one. I hope you did enjoy, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.